2009 Formula One world champion Jenson Button has predicted that the 2026 regulatory changes will show Lewis Hamilton either at his best or a Lewis who might be about to retire. His assessment reflects growing concerns about the seven-time world champion's ability to adapt to Ferrari's technical and cultural environment. Hamilton made the dramatic switch from Mercedes to Ferrari at the beginning of 2025, leaving behind a successful 12-year partnership with the Brackley-based team that resulted in 6 of his 7 motorist titles and 8 constructors' championships. The move represented one of the most significant transfers in modern Formula One history. After joining the Maranello team, the British motorist has faced more difficulties than anticipated in adapting to his new team, the Italian language, and the power unit characteristics. These challenges have created unexpected obstacles that have compromised his competitive effectiveness throughout the season. Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur previously admitted that both he and the 7-time champion had underestimated the difficulty of the transition. This acknowledgement reveals the complexity of integrating elite talent into established organizational structures and technical philosophies. Although Hamilton has struggled during his first Ferrari season, he currently sits 6th in the motorist standings with 125 points. His position reflects consistent point scoring despite the adaptation challenges that have prevented breakthrough performances. Hamilton achieved his first sprint race victory for the team in China, demonstrating glimpses of his championship-winning capability when conditions aligned favorably. This success provided evidence that his talent remains intact despite ongoing integration difficulties. His best Grand Prix result this year was 4th place finishes at Emilia-Romagna, Austria, and Great Britain. These performances showed competitive potential while highlighting the consistency issues that have prevented podium breakthroughs throughout the season. We've seen moments of brilliance throughout the year, Button told Sky Sports F1 in Singapore, acknowledging Hamilton's flashes of elite performance despite overall struggles. I go back to the Shanghai sprint, which was very impressive. It's not consistent enough during the year for him to have total confidence in the car. Button's observation identifies the fundamental challenge facing Hamilton at Ferrari, where intermittent strong performances alternate with disappointing results. This inconsistency prevents the sustained confidence building necessary for championship-level performance. He doesn't have the team of people around him like he had for many years. Racing at Mercedes as world champion, that takes time. Button continued highlighting the human element of Hamilton's adaptation process. The former McLaren and Brawn motorist's perspective emphasizes how championship success depends on comprehensive support systems rather than individual talent alone. Hamilton's Mercedes relationships developed over 12 years and cannot be replicated immediately. The year 2026 will witness the introduction of a new wave of regulations in the championship, which Button believes represents a turning point for the 40-year-old motorist. Major regulatory changes create opportunities for competitive reshuffling that could benefit struggling teams. With the regulatory change, which is huge for next year, that's when we're going to see either Lewis at his best or a Lewis who might be about to retire, Button added ominously, suggesting that Hamilton's career trajectory hangs in the balance. This assessment reflects the reality that elite athletes face career-defining moments where adaptation determines continued success or graceful retirement. Hamilton's age and career stage make 2026 particularly crucial for his professional future. Hamilton discussed his progress with Vasseur's team following the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, providing insight into his ongoing adaptation challenges, I think there are still improvements to be made in terms of how aggressive I can be. The car has been quite sensitive, so I still don't feel 100% confident in braking when I'm attacking on the brakes. The seven-time champion's comments reveal specific technical areas where confidence remains incomplete despite months of development work. Braking confidence represents fundamental requirements for aggressive racing and championship-level performance. In the last race I was, but in this race I didn't feel it as much with the setup we ended up having. Hamilton continued demonstrating how setup variations affect his comfort level with the Ferrari package. This technical sensitivity highlights the precision required for optimal performance in modern Formula One, where small setup changes can significantly impact motorist confidence and competitive capability. It's kind of crazy because we're making progress, but we haven't really had results in the last races. But it's not like there's no progress, so I think we can have a good weekend and a good result, Hamilton concluded optimistically despite recent disappointments. His perspective balances realistic assessment of current struggles with maintained belief in eventual competitive breakthrough. This attitude demonstrates professional resilience despite mounting pressure and public scrutiny. Button's warning about 2026 reflects understanding of how regulatory changes can transform competitive hierarchies in Formula One. Teams that successfully interpret new rules often achieve dramatic performance improvements while others struggle with adaptation. Ferrari's historical ability to capitalize on regulatory changes provides some optimism for Hamilton's prospects, but their current technical struggles create uncertainty about their 2026 competitiveness. The Italian constructor must demonstrate improvement before regulatory reset opportunities. The pressure facing Hamilton in 2026 extends beyond pure performance to encompass legacy considerations and career planning. His reputation as one of Formula One's greatest motorists requires validation through continued elite performance. Age-related decline represents natural concerns for any 40-year-old athlete competing at elite levels. Hamilton must demonstrate that his struggles result from car adaptation rather than diminished capability as he approaches career twilight. The 2026 regulations offer Hamilton reset opportunities where his experience and racecraft could prove decisive advantages over younger competitors still developing their skills. Regulatory changes often favor experienced motorists who adapt quickly. Button's championship experience provides credibility for his assessment of Hamilton's situation. His understanding of career pressures and adaptation challenges lends weight to predictions about critical career junctures. Ferrari's investment in Hamilton creates mutual pressure where both parties require success to validate their partnership. The team's championship ambitions depend on unlocking Hamilton's potential, while his legacy requires Ferrari success. The technical sensitivity issues Hamilton describes suggest that Ferrari's car philosophy may not align naturally with his driving style preferences. Fundamental compatibility problems could require comprehensive technical modifications. Hamilton's age makes 2026 potentially his final opportunity for championship contention at elite level. The timeline pressure intensifies the importance of Ferrari's regulatory interpretation and development execution. Do you believe Jenson Button's assessment that 2026 will determine whether Lewis Hamilton returns to championship form or considers retirement? Or do you think the seven-time champion will find his Ferrari breakthrough regardless of regulatory changes? Subscribe for exclusive Formula One analysis and insights into the career-defining challenges facing motorsport legends.